What's going on, guys? So today on this Shoky Quickie, I'm taking a look at something new from the Star Wars Black Series, and it is actually the Target exclusive Princess Leia Bespin Escape version. So this one's definitely only available at the Targets, and when I got it, you had to ask for it because they didn't put it on the shelf. But since then, I've seen them just throwing them on the shelves regardless, because I think Target has started to realize that people are scalping the crap out of these things, especially when they're minor exclusives. So a lot of times you're going to have to ask for some of these things now if your store has any sensibilities. Now, for the most part, you've got Princess Leia right there in her plastic prison. Good old Carrie Fisher. Nice image down here. Princess Leia Bespin Escape Agedad Idade 4+. I'm right in the middle of that. Hasbro logo. Come to this side, you get the lack of number because exclusive. And you come to the back, repeat of the box art. And Princess Leia Organa is one of the Rebel Alliance's greatest leaders, fearless on the battlefield and dedicated to ending the tyranny of the Empire. With her quick thinking and inspired leadership, Leia ranks among the galaxy's great heroes. This is true. And you come here, and there's nothing really important. So, well, let's go ahead and get the princess out here and see how royal she is. Alright, guys, so here we have Leia out here, and looking very ladylike with her big old blaster. This is actually a very cool figure, although she's tiny. Like, I don't know scale-wise if that's how big Carrie Fisher was to other people. I know she wasn't the tallest woman in the world by any means. But compared to, I don't know, Harrison Ford, she seems very, very small. As we'll look at here in a bit. But, you know, you do get a very, very nice face sculpt. They really do capture young Carrie Fisher very, very well. A little bit shiny, but you got the nice brown eyes, little eyebrows there, just slightly pouty lips with some lipstick going on there, or just lip color. Nice little hair dealy done here with her twin little braids. No princess buns on this one. For the most part, her body is just in this white jumpsuit, and there's no shading, there's no nothing. It just is what it is. Closest thing you get is the silver Hasbro info right there on her inner thigh. Very strange place for that kind of tattoo. She does get this nice blaster here, which I guess has a bayonet on the end. I don't know what's going on there. But I'm pretty sure this is actually the one she used in the movie, so I'm not offended. Though it is just black paint, nothing special going on at all. A little bit boring. But it looks like this should flip back. Like this should be an extended butt. Looks like it's a hinge, maybe? Maybe it's not a bayonet. Maybe that's actually an extended butt for the rifle. So, oh well, it's pretty cool. And she does have a gun holding hand and then a standard holding hand, so that's how I had her holding that. I do like the fact that her suit is like matte coated, so it's not super shiny. That's good. Her face is a little bit too shiny for my taste, but it's not bad. Head is just on a standard ball joint. Don't believe there's any neck articulation. Doesn't feel like it. Well, it is moving around now, so maybe it's meant to be on a double ball joint here and there. That would help things out a little bit. Her shoulders are standard little disc hinge there. Only one little ratchet up. It does rotate. No bicep rotation, just rotates at the shoulder. Can go all the way around and can only go out to almost 90. Little bitty arms here. She does have elbow rotation, though. So that does give you the 90-degree bends that you need there from the single-jointed elbow with a minor ratchet. And the wrists are mildly articulated, although they're so in her sleeve, it's super hard to actually get the hand to move. This one goes up and down for holding the guns. Whoop-de-doo. You do get a big ball joint here for the waist joint, so she can bend and flex in all the directions. Though, if you're really looking at it, the sculpt does sort of break, but they did it at the belt line, so it's actually pretty good. Just don't stare directly at it, or else you really start seeing the pivot. And then T-mounted ball joints for hips, no biggie. She can kick forward very nicely, not really going back anywhere there with that butt the way it is. And you do get thigh rotation, which is easy on this one, a little tougher on this one, but of course breaks the sculpt up, but it's honestly not that hateful. Double jointed knee, which is stiff, but you can come all the way back around like she's going to Chun-Li your ass. And yeah, That's pretty good. Sculpt is pretty good on the wrinkly pants. Not really going to complain too much about that. The feet, on the other hand, I will absolutely complain about. They are tiny, and it makes it very hard to pose her in anything that's other than pretty much straight up and down, because she just keeps wanting to fall over backwards for, lack of heels. Slightly bigger feet would have been fine. Or something that was at less of an angle, because you can see her foot is actually at an angle. And I guess you can really kick the ankle pivot up. This one doesn't want to move, so I'm really scared that it's going to break. I'm trying to push in and up at the same time to get it to move. But that would be the problem, is her feet are stuck in a slightly tilted back position, which makes her want to fall backwards, like you do. So you kind of have to give her a little bit of a lean forward to some degree. I think it's that foot that's really adding that springiness, so I really got to plant her. But for the most part, it looks really good. There's even very light shading on the face. Just ever so light. But I'm going to go ahead and give her some comparisons. First and foremost, to Han. So, you got Bespin Han, Bespin Leia. Main reason I got it, his foot's all jacked up. Looks really good. I do dig it. They do totally work here. Scruffy nerf herder and this, that, and the other. They do have another version of Leia, I believe, that's coming out very soon, where she's got the full get-up and stuff like that for when they were on Bespin. And I think there's a Han also for that as well. So it's not just this thing. So where they're actually on, oh, I'm sorry, on the Hoth base. This is Bespin. Duh, totally thinking wrong thing. So it's more the Hoth version of this Leia, and I kind of want to get that. But this version of Leia makes me want to get all the versions of Leia. So we got a couple of the Force Awakens Leias, stuff like that. There had to have been an older version of like Episode 4 Leia. I wouldn't mind getting that. But there's like 1 or 2 versions of General Leia. I kind of want to get that, and along with an older Han, which is going to be hard to find. But real quick, we'll throw out a couple other comparisons. So there's your Force Ghost, and your Get Off My Lawn Force Ghost. Damn kids, get off my lawn. And we'll bring out Wally. So she's roughly double the height of Wally, so not that tall. We'll bring out Daddy Vader. Once again, this is a really strange family photo kind of happening. I don't even have a version of Luke. I just realized that. I have no versions of Luke. So now I really want to get any episode 5 or 6 versions of Luke. That'd be great. I don't really want to get the one that comes with a land speeder, though. I don't really dig that version of Luke. They need a more modern one. And I don't really like Old Man Luke. I don't think they did him enough justice. But these two, I think, are perfect for each other. Alright guys, so here we have the princess ruling on a throne. It may not be hers, but hey, it is what it is. And of course, Han, who can't take anything seriously. But guys, that's going to be it for this Princess Leia review. If you like it, if you like this figure, go ahead and give me a big old thumbs up. If you like Star Wars, do that as well. And of course, if you want to help support the channel, go check out the Patreon. Go check out all the Shoky shirts as well, because every little bit will definitely help keep this channel afloat. But I will check you guys on the next review. And remember, as always, keep on nerding.